So a couple of days ago, the embargo was lifted for WWE 2K23. We got a cavalcade of information, if you will. None more notable than War Games. Sorry, I'm British. I really need to go ahead and do the William Regal thing. Hang on a second. War Games! So I guess the first place we can start off is earlier in the week. I think this dropped before the embargo was lifted, because this was kind of like the precursor to everything going down, and that is the gameplay trailer for this game, obviously, for 2K23, where we saw Roman Reigns close up, we saw Cena, we saw Cody, we saw some new roster additions, you know, people like Cora Jade we saw Alba Fire. By the way, I know some people are like pissed off because they don't have the Generation of Jade gimmick in the game, which is, it's frustrating because she turned heel in like mid-July or something, which was like many months ago, like 7 months ago. Regardless, I'm still happy to see Cora Jade in the game. I'm happy to see her Vans in the game, question mark. Obviously, I know they can't get the Vans license. Someone on Community Creations will add the, you know, I'm a Vans kid myself. I will do it. Nevertheless, it's still cool to see a skateboarding entrance in 2K. That is very cool. Alba Fire, I thought looked great. I think the only thing about Alba Fire that I kind of hate is that while her attire looks great, she has no emotion on her face as she's hitting the gory ball. You know, like, I know people obviously aren't going to be happy about that, and they weren't. Don't get me wrong, I saw that. But at the same time, it's too... That was a voice crack again. Wow, this is every 2K23 video I've had of. This is actually getting kind of embarrassing now. But regardless, as I was going to say about Alba Fire, okay, yeah, you know, it's 2K. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, sure, there's no emotion on her face, and it's annoying, and, you know, we saw the same with the Bailey thing last year. Hopefully, eventually, they can at least get back to this point where I feel like right now, 2K22 was obviously the reset, and they're kind of building it up slowly and adding back in, or adding things in that people want, like War Games, and, you know, hopefully story design and Road to WrestleMania and all these other things, and I feel like they're doing it very slowly, obviously, because it takes time to build up a game. You can't just be like, oh, year release, okay, here's everything that you want. It doesn't work like that. I understand that, I get it, so I can see that they're building things up. Obviously, from a certain point of view, these characters should be having emotions on their face by now when they're hitting finishers, but it's a nitpick thing. Let's talk about some positives, okay? Good vibes only. Except for when I'm talking about WWE 2K20. That game sucks. Some more positive takeaways that I want to talk about regarding this Alba Fire Cora Jade match. There are now female referees in the game. I don't know if I spoke about that in my last video, but female referees are gonna kick ass, dude. I'm excited for that. Shout out to Jessica Carr. Shout out to the Jessica Carr mod that I've been using in videos since like the 2K19, okay? Word to that. Hopefully this is kind of the precursor for us getting special guest referee in 2K24, which, bold prediction, I do think that will be the game. It's also very cool that we've got the NXT, like the white and gold NXT arena. Obviously, I'm sure it wasn't that difficult for them to change that around, but even with that being said, it's cool that it's in the game. I'm sure we'll get the other NXT arenas as well. Other things we can see in this trailer, we've got Logan Paul, of course. We've got Seth Rollins versus Cody, Hell in a Cell. We've got War Games itself, which I was getting to talk about as well. That didn't even really make any sense. I was getting to talking about it. Yeah, man, like all the gameplay I've seen for War Games so far, it looks like so much fun, and I'm so excited to finally get my hands on it and play it. I, of course, would have loved to have been one of these YouTubers that got their hands on the game early at the UK event. I guess I didn't make the cut. You know, I guess my channel's too small or something. But no, all jokes aside, I just want to make it very clear, I am joking. I'm not bitter. I'm not turning into CM Punk. It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't know what else to tell you. And it also really does suck because I genuinely am excited for WWE 2K23. Like, as a fan, I wanted to play this game early, and I thought that I'd get to do that, but it's okay because War Games looks amazing. You know, we've got the shark cages at the top as well, which as you'll see in the gameplay that I'm probably showing you right now, people will enter with their themes and everything and walk down the stairs, and they will also go ahead and pick up, you can have the option to pick 3 weapons on your way into War Games. So, you know, I'm picking a table, I'm setting on fire for Deonte Inferno, and I'm putting people through them flames. And, oh my god, that is something that happened as well that I want to talk about. The fire on the tables in this game looks amazing. Like, seriously, it looks so high definition, so realistic with the flames on the table, and as a Deonte Inferno, I just want to say I appreciate that. No, seriously, yeah, no, the flames look amazing on the tables, and also I noticed in some of the gameplay as well, when the table like folds down, it's still on fire, so that's gonna make for some amazing spots. You know, like in previous games like in 2K22. When the table would like fall to its side a little bit, like be on a bit of an angle, it would like lose the flame. In this game, it doesn't go anywhere, okay? I am your #1 source for fire-related news. And also for anyone that actually gives a damn, there's a new Hulk Hogan or something, or I don't know, something about Hulk Hogan's different. I don't really care, to be honest. Other things we saw in the trailer, we got a screenshot, or excuse me, not a screenshot, a clip of Undertaker choke slamming Shawn Michaels off the top of Hell in a Cell. Interestingly, he's still wearing the Eddie Guerrero tribute armband, so that tells me that it's a direct copy and paste of the one from Rey Mysterio's showcase in terms of Shawn Michaels, which is fine. You know, we can still reutilize that nice red attire from like 06, I guess, and you know, it'll still be fine, or 05, 06. I do really wish though, like for as cool as this is, and for as much as I'm not gonna complain, like I saw some people complaining about it being a direct copy over, in a way I kind of am, because I want that WrestleMania 25 attire, okay? Give me the Jesus entrance. You know, the streak match against The Undertaker where he makes his entrance from the freaking skies and he's like... Another big thing we got this week is that double title entrances are back. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. That is right. We are back in business. I let out one big fat oh my. I said oh my, because oh my, we have waited. Long have we waited, and you know the rest of that thing. I don't remember. Now, the only downside to getting double title entrances back in 2K23 is the fact that we only have one at current time, at least that we know of. But apparently that isn't that's the only one that's in the game so far, but I'm sure they're building that. We'll get more in 2K24. That entrance is unfortunately not unique to Roman Reigns. It's kind of just a general double title entrance apparently. Also, I want to talk about how good Bad Bunny looks in 2K23. He is the pre-order bonus. He looks amazing. San Benito, okay, showing out. That's what I'm talking about, okay? I love Bad Bunny. The amount of times people are like, why are you posting Bad Bunny in your story? Because he's the GOAT, okay? Solo mírame con ese ojito lindo. Hey. Also, some other things I noticed about WWE 2K23, and some things that got announced and everything that we saw. There is a new pin system, which I'm gonna have to play with to really understand how annoying it's gonna be. I think it'll be okay, but honestly, I don't think it was broken the way it was before, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. There is a bit of a new stamina system, but I really like how it works because your superstar gets fatigued. It doesn't work in the same way it worked in previous games, which is cool. I'm excited to see that, how that plays into matches. Going back to war games as well for a second, in between war games, something I forgot to mention at the start of the video, you can fight in between the rings. And also, I didn't see it definitely get confirmed, but I'm pretty sure someone said that you can like use the war games arena without the war games match type in universe mode. Don't hold me to that, don't quote me, but someone said that. And if you can use the 2 rings just as normal matches, that's gonna be very interesting. I'm excited for that. Although, like I said, don't quote me. I definitely heard or saw it somewhere, but I can't. Source, trust me, bro. Trust me. I heard it. You can take it with a grain of salt, everything that you've seen so far, because these are all things that have been captured on an early build of the game. We've still got like over a month until release, so you know, I'm excited to get the hands on my game. Get my hands on the game. What?